Of going to the lake. I thought, great, I've been quarantined for so long, getting out of the house will be wonderful, but I didn't expect that Buddy would have a girlfriend.
Has my big fat fabulous like star Whitney Thor gone off the deep end? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Fans have called her out recently for some off-putting behavior that really turned them off. Now, has it just gotten worse? What is happening with the reality star that has led people to believe she is losing it? Read on for more details. It is hit or miss with Whitney Thor. Recently, fans called the MBFL star out for being dirty. More so, they did not feel she was all that sanitary based on something she shared on social media. Apparently, this has been a constant problem that die-hard fans have noticed about her. Now, it appears that there is more about her they are struggling with, and it is making them question if she has gone off the deep end. So what is it that is plaguing followers? A Reddit thread was started to address it. The OP opened it like this: something or someone got under her skin. They went on to note that Whitney Thor claims that she does not care what other people think. However, it appears that is false, as she has been giving apparent petty answers to trolls. She shows her dirty hair and then shows herself eating out of a tray after a ramen debacle. There's a lot to unpack, and maybe she is not handling it properly. One Redditor thinks that she does these strange things, opts to get offended, and then gets mad to look like she is the victim. They concluded with this: few people are so completely dedicated to making victimhood their identity. I'm almost impressed by her consistency. Cripes, she really needs a real hobby. Another added, she's gross anyway, and I can promise you she does care what people think. It went on to her hair and how she does not wash it, but how uncomfortable she has to be with all of the buildup. Cry for help, or something else. Some Redditors did point out how Whitney Thor's mother Babs passed away not too long ago. She could be depressed, which would explain her behavior. Yet it was noted that she has been like this for some time. On the flip side, another person shared that Thor's posts increased prior to revealing a new season or possibly something else. They said, and to add to your theory, she must be getting ready to either announce the new season or the podcast or some other project. Her posts usually increase around those times. Do you think that Whitney Thor is going off the deep end, or is she just doing whatever she wants and not caring? Yet caring enough to clap back when it suits her? Let us know in the comments below. Whitney Thor, the vivacious star of TLC's My Big Fat Fabulous Life, has always been a beacon of positivity, body acceptance, and authenticity. Her journey from a viral dance video to a reality TV sensation has been one of triumphs, challenges, and unflinching honesty. However, recent events have led to a whirlwind of speculation and concern among fans and the public alike, with whispers suggesting that Whitney has gone off the deep end. But what does this phrase truly mean in the context of Whitney's life? And is there more to the story than meets the eye? From the moment Whitney burst onto the scene with her fat girl dancing video, she captivated audiences with her unapologetic embrace of her body and her infectious spirit. Her reality show chronicled not only her personal struggles and victories, but also the broader issues of body shaming and societal expectations. Whitney's candidness about her polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, and her advocacy for body positivity earned her a devoted following. Her public persona was built on the foundation of resilience, humor, and an unwavering commitment to living her truth. Yet, beneath the surface of her larger-than-life personality, there were complexities and pressures that the cameras couldn't always capture. As Whitney's fame grew, so did the scrutiny. The pressures of being a public figure, especially one who challenged conventional beauty standards, were immense. Every aspect of her life was dissected by fans, critics, and the media. From her relationships to her health choices, nothing was off-limits. The constant scrutiny took a toll on Whitney. The relentless pursuit of perfection, driven by societal expectations and the need to maintain her image, began to weigh heavily on her. Despite her strong exterior, Whitney struggled with the dichotomy of being a symbol of body positivity while facing personal insecurities and public criticism. Behind the scenes, Whitney's life was far from the glamorous image portrayed on television. She dealt with the daily challenges of PCOS, which affected her physical and emotional health. Her relationships, too, were a source of both joy and pain. Whitney's engagement to Chase Severino. The end of her engagement was a turning point. Whitney found herself questioning not just her romantic choices, but also her ability to trust and be vulnerable. The heartbreak was compounded by the public's reaction, with many offering unsolicited opinions and judgments. It was during this tumultuous period that Whitney made the decision to take a break from the public eye. She needed time to heal, to reflect, and to reconnect with herself away from the constant glare of the spotlight. Her absence from social media and the show sparked concern and speculation among her fans, with rumors swirling about her mental health and well-being. Whitney's decision to step back was met with mixed reactions. While some fans supported her need for privacy and self-care, others worried that she was spiraling. The media, ever hungry for sensational stories, painted a picture of a woman on the brink, fueling the narrative that Whitney had gone off the deep end. In reality, Whitney's time away was a period of profound introspection and healing. She retreated to a quiet, secluded cabin in the mountains, far from the chaos of her public life. Here, she found solace in nature, rediscovering the simple joys that had once brought her happiness. She spent her days hiking, journaling, and meditating. The physical activity helped her reconnect with her body in a positive way, while the solitude allowed her to confront the emotional wounds she had been carrying. Whitney realized that in her quest to be everything to everyone, she had neglected her own needs and well-being. Whitney's journey of self-discovery was not linear. There were days when the weight of her past mistakes and regrets threatened to overwhelm her. However, she slowly began to rebuild her sense of self, piece by piece. She sought therapy, which helped her unpack the complex emotions she had been grappling with. Therapy also provided Whitney with the tools to navigate her relationships and set healthy boundaries. She learned to prioritize her mental health and well-being, understanding that self-care was not selfish but necessary. This period of recovery was crucial in helping her regain her confidence and sense of purpose. During her time away, Whitney reconnected with her family and close friends. These relationships, which had always been a source of strength, became even more important. Her parents, Glenn and Babs, were particularly supportive, offering her unconditional love and understanding. Whitney's brother, Hunter, also played a significant role in her recovery. Their bond, strengthened by shared experiences and mutual respect, provided Whitney with a sense of stability and reassurance. She also leaned on her close friends, like Heather and Buddy, who stood by her through thick and thin. After months of self-reflection and healing, Whitney made the decision to return to the public eye. She felt ready to share her journey, not just the highs but also the lows. Whitney realized that her story could help others who were facing similar struggles, and she wanted to use her platform to promote mental health awareness and self-acceptance. Her return was marked by a candid social media post, in which she opened up about her time away and the lessons she had learned. Whitney's vulnerability resonated with her fans, many of whom praised her for her honesty and bravery. Whitney's return to the public eye was not about reclaiming her former status, but about embracing a new path. She launched a series of initiatives aimed at promoting mental health and body positivity. These included online workshops, support groups, and a podcast where she shared her experiences and invited guests to discuss topics related to self-care and wellness. Whitney also resumed her dance classes, which had always been a source of joy and empowerment. She focused on creating an inclusive and supportive environment where people of all shapes, sizes, and abilities could come together and celebrate movement. For Whitney, success was no longer about fame or public approval. It was about living authentically and finding fulfillment in the things that truly mattered. She learned to measure her worth not by external validation, but by her own sense of happiness and well-being. Whitney's journey was a testament to the power of resilience and self-love. She showed that it's okay to step back, to take time for oneself, and to seek help when needed. Her story became a source of inspiration for many, proving that even in the face of adversity, one can find strength and rediscover their path. Whitney's journey back to herself was supported by a robust network of friends, family, and professionals who believed in her and provided the necessary support. Her therapist was instrumental in helping her navigate her emotions, while her friends offered a safe space for her to express herself without judgment.